Hey, that's your Joe. Another episode of Late Night Conversations in Joey's Cabin. Here with
Jackie Boy, hail to Mr. 713J.
Brady, the real Brady Rat on Instagram.
Yep.
Okay.
It's been a while since
we
we've
are.
all been at this table,
Yep.
conversating.
Yep. In the
Totally
late
not-
night hour.
Yep, totally not covering up a body or anything, you know.
Don't say that.
It didn't happen.
No.
Yeah.
it didn't.
Anyway.
So,
Guy's gonna be after.
So we had certainly. Oh, they're already after me.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
See my search feed, of course they are.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen your search feed.
Not good.
I'm
Anyway,
not go past that.
so
Yeah.
we haven't done one of these since last August.
This is
It's
bugging.
now July, like 23rd or whatever, something.
Yeah.
It's
sometime in the near future.
It's the
from
26th,
26th, okay.
I think.
So
I can take a gander and look.
almost a year
Yeah, that's
since
what I'm
we've
saying.
last been here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what's changed?
I mean,
He's got a mullet.
I got a mole now. I don't know why I call it that. But there's that. Fucking
Tennessee top
Oh.
hat.
And
Is that not the state?
What?
Like a Tennessee top hat, is that? Or is it?
What?
I don't know. That's what they call mullets, but it might not be Tennessee. I
I've
don't know.
never heard that in my
Oh, I've
life.
heard
Even
it.
if it was, I got the
I've
tat.
heard it.
if it was, like, I would assume it's like Kentucky or
Kentucky.
somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was Tennessee. That's
Kentucky
why.
top hat.
But it might be. I think it is. Anyway, ton of change.
Yes.
New administration.
What? Oh, in the presidency, yes.
No more Donald J, which is only what he'll be referred to as.
From here on forth,
Yep.
for the man is banned from everything. Are you just staring at me? What the hell?
And new president.
Mr.
Arguably
B.
worse. Arguably worse than the previous.
I feel like he's more kind of just Like he's kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah, but he's ruining my life with his fucking gun control. That's
Right.
what makes me more unhappy than anything. Because I'm extremely pro-gun.
Of course. I mean, who isn't?
Obviously,
there's a lot.
yeah. But like all of us at this table, I imagine, we
Oh,
used
yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, I don't like Biden, but like, you know, Trump wasn't.
Well, he's like.
Oh my god, I said the T word.
I'm so
Whatever.
glad I didn't take a drink. He's so fucking hard right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
I
call
don't
him
know.
Thomas. For
No.
the T word.
no. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. No one's ever gonna be that happy with the president,
No.
whoever it may be. Anyway, in other news, the virus
Yes.
still it's lessening,
it's lightning.
It's very lessened.
but
for
it's
sure.
still definitely a factor,
Yep.
somewhat of an issue.
I'm saved from getting it.
When you die of cancer, I wonder how you're gonna be feeling.
Well,
Not too good. Dead.
I don't
No.
trust the vaccine.
gonna be bald as fuck. I'll tell you that. But that's not a conversation topic right now.
Yeah. Okay.
This week's topic: how will Jackie die from cancer? Not gonna have it. I ain't gonna get it now. My karma's only building on me every second.
Yeah. I mean, a lot has changed. Well, let's talk about us. So
Okay.
we got back to it like last week.
Yeah.
To working on. We're still a band.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Should have addressed that.
Check us out.
Untraceable
Untraceable
death.
death.
Mm-hmm.
So we got back last week, and
Yeah.
that's
Get
going
you done.
really good.
Yes.
We immediately came back in strong.
Yeah, I mean, we already got another cover ready to be recorded at this point.
Yeah.
pretty much. So, look out for that. We just noddle along. We don't even know what to say. We're just
I mean,
bystanders
It's
to
been a
your
long
conversation.
time.
Well, wait, that's the problem, is that we aren't conversating.
We're trying to.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to say, and like it's like, oh, where do we start?
Right.
Because, and I'm struggling right now. I keep thinking of things, and then I don't know if we've been out since they've happened or not. So it's like, oh, have we talked about that?
I mean,
That's an issue I'm having right now that I didn't
I
anticipate.
mean, a recover
Yeah,
would be fine
it
considering
wouldn't
how long
hurt
it's been.
Yeah.
to
So-
go over, like the same topic.
We're not dead. There's one thing.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's the one thing we needed to say. We're not dead.
I mean, anything's possible at this point.
Right. God damn.
But yeah, I mean, we're alive, we're well.
Yeah.
As is our band.
Blood flowing through.
Yep. So let's talk Megadeth. That was a band we were talking a lot about before, and there's more than ever to discuss now.
Right?
I just literally inhaled my own hair. I hope that showed up on camera.
I've done that.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to inhale that.
Yeah.
Well, for one,
Yeah, Brady's a major Megadeth fan now, so you take the lead.
I've been for a long time.
Yeah,
Yep,
I didn't know if they
listening.
knew that, because you were a rap kid at one point.
Yeah, years ago.
And now it's swapping over to me, but it's not taking over. I'm not letting that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you looking so that like
Literally
sad
rapped
and
the
dead?
whole Eminem song.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's some. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
My main shit's still metal. I mean, there's no getting past that. But like,
Oh,
rap
yeah.
is a good like.
He's a
If
good
I've listened to
rapper.
metal for too long, then it's like okay,
Yeah.
nice little break here. Listen to some Eminem and then I'm back. So
Yeah. I've tried to go back and listen to like old rap that I used to like. Not old rap, but it's the music that I used to listen to.
you're that fuck 50 Cent.
But
No,
and I'm just like halfway through a song, I'm like, why aren't I listening to Megadeth?
Like, what could I
And
be
then I'll
doing
just go back
the best
to
of my life?
So why don't you go into why you weren't listening to Megadeth? Why don't you go into why someone wouldn't be listening to Megadeth?
David Ellison.
Not only that, but yeah, go into that as well.
Well, he got kicked out of Megadeth because he got.
He
was like-
he dropped something and it's not good.
Yeah.
Something slipped through his fingers.
Well, he
I mean, I have all the
a
legal
naked-
download
and
on that.
he was naked on
so-
camera. Got leaked.
I'll go into
Yeah,
all the
you-
detail because I've looked into it legally. But like, what else? First,
What else?
New album.
new record.
New record. Obviously.
Yeah.
So,
I say album and you guys say record.
so the name.
What the dead, the dying, and the living.
I think it's
I don't
gonna be
know.
called The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead.
Something like that.
Yeah, just like all their old albums.
Yeah, I figured
He
you would
sells,
have
but he was
known
fine.
more, better.
Yeah, so
about
far
that
so
than
good.
me, but I
so
guess
far.
not.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the like little bit that he had in the background of that one video he sent?
Yeah,
to
that's
his
that's
fans?
what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what
I
got
barely
to
heard that. I could barely hear it. Is what I meant to say, but like
No,
it sounded fine acoustically because I didn't really hear too much distortion. I don't think. If any, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think it was mainly just like a clean intro or something
I knew
to their title track.
I knew what it was gonna be called, but I watched that video like 9 months ago.
How would you have known?
Huh?
How would you have known what it was going to be called?
Cause I watched the video of.
Didn't that video come out like 2 weeks ago?
He's
No.
talking about a different video.
It came out like Dave. It was before Dave was like sure of what it was gonna be called. You watched it, right?
I did not.
I
It came out in like September or October.
I think he might have just said that.
He said
That's the working title or something.
Yeah, but it wasn't final. But I guess it is
No,
now.
it's final. It's final. We're done.
Yeah.
you
So-
You were getting into the legal stuff.
Yeah, but one more thing about Dave Mustaine. So, I just think it's a little weird that Dave Mustaine switches to Gibson guitars for his signature
Yeah,
model. Right after Gibson starts, or not right after, but right when Gibson is suing Dean, who Dave was
he was
formerly
previously
with,
with.
Right.
over the shape of the guitar that he plays.
Yeah, I know.
And like, so basically, that's the extent of that. Like, whatever, that's his decision. But where I think it's a little like, is that the lawsuit came out like 3 years ago.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
So did a leaked image of what was apparently the new Gibson Dave Mustaine signature like 3 years ago. So that's where the conspiracy comes in my mind.
I didn't know.
I don't think that's really a conspiracy. I think Dave switched because he's like, I don't want to deal with the fucking legal issues.
Yeah,
of that,
I think he may have either went to the winning side or got bought out by the winning side.
He should have stayed with Dean.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm
Dean's
thinking because Dean is a smaller brand compared to Gibson. Gibson's huge. Dave was like, okay, Gibson's going to win. There's no way that Dean would at this point. So I'm just going to hop on over.
Yes, I mean, if tuning doesn't matter to him, go for it. That's all I have to say about it.
Go for it.
Dean's staying tune.
Yeah, I would go for Dean over Gibson any
Dean's
day of the
look
week.
100% better than a Gibson.
And then there's me, who's never once seen one.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure you might.
I'm sure I've probably seen one, but I haven't, like, known about one.
Oh, yeah. They're the ones with the,
I
like,
just found
their
out
logo has, like, the wings, I think,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I just found out about the brand today. Like, I know nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
Apparently that was Dave's for the longest time, and I had no idea.
a lot of people use it.
Oh, yeah.
Dimebag Daryl. What? Pantera?
No, I know who Dimebag Daryl is. I'm saying I didn't know he used Dean.
Yeah.
His signature is
Well, considering I just heard about it today, I wouldn't have known.
Anyway.
I figured you would have heard about Dean being a guitarist.
The guitar? Dean? The brand?
Yeah.
You said the guitarist as if it's a person.
No, I said I thought you would have heard about Dean being a guitarist.
Yourself.
Playing
You say.
being in
You
the
play guitar.
Yeah, I know guitar,
Yeah.
but I know.
I
never
just-
heard of Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you had, but apparently not.
No. I mean, this has gone on for way too long of me saying I have not heard of this shit.
But yeah, so he went to Dean or Gibson from Dean, and yeah, I just think the timing is a little weird. It's like I'm like, oh wait, didn't I hear about this like 3 years ago? And then I'll back check and see like, oh yeah, I did. It's not a coincidence, or maybe it's a coincidence, but it's in my mind
It's a
it isn't.
super, super, super close coincidence, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so I mean.
Dave, what are your plans there, buddy?
I mean, good for him. I'm sure. I mean, giving him the benefit of the doubt, he just doesn't want to lose.
Right.
But
Who wants to lose nowadays?
yeah, so
We've already lost so much with this COVID.
Yeah.
Ability to move.
Ability to
About-
breathe.
Yeah.
Ability to
Speak.
believe.
Yeah.
CNN. But, so anyway, now getting back into that Ellefson stuff. David Ellefson, the bassist of Megadeth.
Yes.
So, video comes out. You know, he's wanking it. That's all I can say.
Oh,
He's
God.
jerking
On
off.
camera.
Apparently, I haven't watched it.
Thank God.
So, from what I hear, that's it.
Well,
So,
it's probably not still out.
oh, I don't know. Don't want to.
I mean, it's part of a legal case, so I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I hope they would have grabbed it and just got it.
I
out.
hope they
That's
wouldn't have
what I'm
grabbed it.
Yeah, that wasn't the best choice. It wasn't a good decision to say that, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the clip.
Yeah.
Get it out. At the end
Get it out of my life.
the web.
Yeah.
So, anyway, video comes out. Basically, the backstory follows, which is he's on a video call with an individual who apparently is 19, and yeah, so it basically you see where it's going. It quickly quickly became, oh well, has he been doing this before she was 19
Right.
and beyond, basically?
Have they been a thing before?
Because that's highly illegal.
Oh, no
really.
shit.
So
I mean, how old is he?
Like 56.
Yeah.
And he's 19. Even that,
She's
even
like,
though it's,
he's not-
even though it, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Even though it's legal, like, that's still quite
Yeah.
a climb there.
I mean,
Quite a descent of age.
yeah. Try not to die.
It's like straight pedo, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Technically, we are talking about that.
Yeah. So anyway, the question, how long has this been happening? So the girl in question comes out and says, "Oh, like this was all consensual, even my idea. This is her," and very stripped down because she released a whole statement on this.
Yeah.
You can check out one of her Rock Feed's many videos on this if you want more detail. But she came out and said like, no, like I initiated this. This was my idea. Like we were just having fun. She went on to say that she shared the clip with a friend and even recorded it without David's consent.
Oh, that's a little. Oh, that's
Then
unfair.
her friend apparently is who released it.
That's a whole load of bullshit in a whole ton of different ways.
So this is a whole just big problem from multiple angles for David.
Poor old Dave.
It sucks for him because like I don't personally feel that his life deserves to be ruined over this, and certainly his career.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now, with the facts that are out, there's no proof that any illegal activity did happen.
Yeah, it's all speculation.
And yeah, and even then, it doesn't like necessarily seem like it seems like what he's saying is true in this case. I mean, I understand that that's not the case in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he actually did do anything illegal. It seems like he just
wasn't
got
attempting to do it. It just.
well, because what he did is what isn't illegal. Like it's not illegal to have like a porn videos basically out, and it's not illegal to fuck a 19-year-old, even as a 56-year-old.
Even though it's
so
creepy
weird.
and
It's so
sus as fuck.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Sus.
yeah, it is, and that's what people are going. It is, it's suspicious. People are gonna question it, but there's no facts suggesting it.
Mhm.
And is that really enough? I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't care. I don't think, unless, if he did do something illegal, he should go down for it. If not, I don't think he deserves to lose everything for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my point. That's my stance on the whole Ellison situation.
The only thing I could think that could prove that is if there was a way to see the chat logs from way back then. But even then,
Yeah, and there is.
I don't think. Yeah, but I don't think it's possible at this point to even go back that far, because that must have been like if you're gonna suspect that type of shit, she's already 19. Then you'd have to go back
That
at
would've-
least a year worth of
Like 2 years.
chat, which
Yeah,
would take a long time to get to.
I imagine FBI has, or
Like-
someone has checked that,
Mm.
and that's why I don't think he did do anything illegal. Is because I imagine he would have been in jail. They would have got him because,
At this point, yeah.
like, even if publicly you can't go back that far in records,
Mm.
like they clearly
Someone's
someone
got it.
can.
Yeah.
Like,
That's-
rather it's the people at the top of whatever media site it is,
Mhm.
or law enforcement, beyond,
Right.
it's, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, we know.
I don't think. I think he's good.
Yeah,
as far as
I
all
would
that
say
goes.
that's it's not okay, but it's happened, and it's
Yeah.
not something he should be in jail or anything like that.
No, so he's suing now. I guess the person who leaked the videos, they were able to trace that back, apparently.
Mm.
And he's suing them for revenge porn.
Which is fair.
So,
But I
it's
mean,
fair.
where's the revenge in it, though? Like,
That's
he didn't
just
do anything
That's
to
just,
provoke revenge porn.
Well, I
From
think
what I know.
his argument may be, and I don't know this is just speculation from what I've seen. His argument may be that the girl, I imagine her friend that leaked it,
Mm.
were fans.
Mm.
That kind of adds another layer to the situation.
Yeah, another
Like,
layer of uh-oh.
So I think that may be how he's tying it to revenge porn. And also just recording and posting without his consent.
yeah,
Or recording,
that's,
sharing, posting without his consent.
yeah, all that's
Yeah.
not okay.
Also has to be illegal.
Yeah, if
Oh,
they
of
were just
course.
like purposely trying to get him in trouble.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I guess that's
mean,
revenge.
whether she was or not, like you can record it and share it with a friend. Like you can't imagine too much good is gonna come.
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
no, you should never share something like that with somebody.
Unless she was trying to throw him under the bus,
Yeah.
which that could be the case too. I mean,
Hmm.
we'll see as the case develops.
Hmm.
Anyway, there's the Megadeth David Ellison scenario.
Covered.
And yeah, beyond that, someone who is absolutely guilty of similar crime or similar allegations.
Mr. BC.
Yeah, so it's just so funny. I mean, I don't even know why he's out. Is it a technicality?
Well,
We're moving on to Bill Cosby now,
Yeah.
who hasn't caught on.
well, is it 110% confirmed that he did it?
Yeah.
It-
Is there substantial evidence at least?
There is substantial evidence because he had like, I think he had like, I don't know the exact numbers, but I think it was like late 70s, early like high 80s.
Mm.
That's the amount of women that came out saying he did this.
Mhm.
Then within that, I guess like. I believe there were multiple that they were actually able to prove it, or in one way or another, I believe they did get confirmation that he at least did this to one
Mhm.
person.
Still not okay, no matter how.
Oh
many
no,
people-
no, and I'm sure there was more, but that's what he went down on, I believe,
Yeah. The reason he came
and
out.
that's why he ended up in jail.
Yeah, the reason he's out is probably just due to his sentence being up. I mean, I don't think they ever gave him a life sentence. I think they just gave him a certain amount of years, and since that's up, he's free to go.
Yeah,
But I think they're gonna start keeping a watchful eye on him just to make sure he's not doing anything like that again.
yeah. So I think the reason he's out is I think basically. I don't know. I'm just hearing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, from what I've gathered, I don't know that this is true. I haven't been up on Cosby. Like, I heard he was out, and I was like, oh no, I better look into this.
Yeah. Always gotta be looking into something.
So, from what I've gathered, he agreed that he would rat someone out if he could be released. And he did that, and they just didn't release him. And so his lawyer came out and said, oh, well, he shouldn't be in jail right now.
Yeah.
And so he got, like, they ended up, a judge okayed it, and he got out. So, like, that's whatever, he's out now based on that, whether you agree with it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And part of his defense when he went to jail is like, oh, like, my client shouldn't be in jail because, like, I think part of his defense is that he went legally blind, like, however long ago.
I don't
He
believe that.
literally walks out of jail getting released. Peace sign to a drone, kid.
He's
So-
blind for shit.
So, like, that's like, if he got years taken away based on that, he should get thrown right back in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I mean, it really just depends, like, if he's ever gonna do something like that again. Like, obviously, you don't take a drink from that guy ever. But I don't know why I brought that situation up, but Yeah, I mean, as long as he's not doing anything like that again, and he's
Yeah.
like fucking rehabilitated, then I'm sure it's fine. He's not gonna do nothing. He's probably
Yeah.
just gonna go on with the fame that he had. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
mm,
I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's like,
I honestly thought he was dead. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know he was still kicking.
is Bill Cosby gonna physically have the capability to do anything like that again?
I don't think
No.
so because everybody's heard of his name. Everybody makes fun of his name.
No, I'm
for the
talking.
type of shit
He's
he
old
did.
as fuck.
Well, yeah, I mean that. I mean that
and
too.
apparently, like, almost blind.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Well, that too. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, everybody knows him, so if anybody were, like, if he was, like, trying to talk to anybody and trying to pull that shit again, they would already know the situation and know the signs, so they'd be like, fuck no, bye, and leave, and then
Yeah.
probably call police and get him taken back.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think a sexually violent criminal should be out. Period. But, like, yeah, I wouldn't want to see Bill Cosby get out. I would have rather seen him die behind bars myself.
Yeah.
But I, like, because he is out, like, it's one thing if this is like a 40-year-old. It's like, this is an active threat to society.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, this guy's on his last, like, stand. Like, this guy ain't gonna last very
Oh,
long.
yeah, no, he's got, like, at most 10 like, years left. Not even,
Nah,
probably,
like,
like
in
5.
his best, like, dreams, he would live another 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I imagine that. He just doesn't seem like a physically healthy individual.
Well, I mean, he's been in prison for God knows how long, so
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense.
Even before that, he's old as shit. Anyway, so
He'll probably
Yeah.
live like 3 years.
he's out. I don't agree with it. I mean, it was a technicality, though. What are you gonna do? It's how the justice system works.
Yeah, the system's
Move
failed.
on. So yeah, I mean, moving on from that.
Right.
I understand this is a really political heavy episode, but we're kind of trying to push the boundaries here on YouTube.
Just to see what we can get away with before it's taken down.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be taken down.
No, I don't think so.
We'll be fine. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I haven't posted a video since like last August. I know YouTube continues to get harsher somehow with their rules and restrictions, but at the same time, like, I'm sure still seeing a lot that I would normally see on YouTube.
right.
So, you know, test the theory on our own, I guess.
I guess so.
I don't care that much if I lose my account, like, whatever, man.
Yeah, who gives a care?
I'll just make another.
Yeah, seriously. It
And
only
come
takes us
back.
like an hour or two. Speaking of which, how long have we been up for?
I don't know, check your phone.
Well, when did we start recording?
I'm about
Have no idea.
9:45, I would say.
Well, it is currently 9:56, so...
Okay. I don't know, it may have been a little earlier, but it just doesn't have to be like an hour. We
Well,
can
yeah.
we can go to like 9:30, or no, like 9:15, like 9:20
Yeah.
if we want.
Meantime.
Oh yeah, got it.
Already past 9, Joe.
Yeah, that's my bad. I clearly meant to say something. But anyway, I'm trying to think of some other news that isn't like political or just like gonna cause civil divide.
Ah, yes, because that channel, like Dexter Joe, will cause civil divide.
Yes, people are so like against each other these days.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't have the same opinions as me? I'm gonna burn your house down, kid.
Yeah. That's literally how it is. And
Yeah.
it sucks.
Literally, you have the United States president threatening to nuke the U.S. populace.
What?
Like, nobody can get along, is my point. Talking about Biden, obviously.
No, you don't think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, gun people will know what I'm talking about, but for those who don't, like, he basically just came. He said he tried to make a joke, which doesn't work when you're 70, like 8 or however old he
Yeah,
is.
and you fall up the stairs into your own plane.
I know, that was
Oh,
ridiculous.
that was the highlight of my week whenever that came out.
Oh my god, just seeing him go. Drake catch himself.
Man. 3 times. Come on.
Wait,
Come on, man.
It's just stairs.
Didn't he didn't Biden say the N-word?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
What?
take him down. For
Yeah.
He
that.
actually
It
did?
was okay. So what
He
happened
did.
is he fumbled his words,
Mm.
accidentally mixed 2, and it did sound like it.
Mm.
It's unfortunate. Even I hate Biden. I wouldn't throw him down for that, but like
If it's an
maybe
accent,
he'd throw
yeah.
himself down for it, but I wouldn't. Because it clearly was. I mean, he fumbled his words, which is
It's
normal
very
occasion.
common. We do it all the time.
So does he.
Yeah.
Kind of, relatable, I guess. Yeah.
You know
so
what's relatable about this president?
he did say it though, but like that's the extent of it. All right. Oh yeah, I was talking about that nuke comment. So
Right.
like he was basically saying like, why do you need AR-15s and
You sound like
100 bullets? Are you gonna take on the government? You don't have nukes or F-15s. Like, translation, you're gonna nuke your own populace
Right.
if you get threatened. Is what that translates
Yeah.
to.
Right. Motherfucker got away.
Yeah.
Tried to get him fucking mosquito.
So that,
Yeah, it's gone.
yeah, that's just.
But like, is he failing to see that if criminals have guns and then civilians also have guns, that they can defend themselves from the criminals? Like, yes, the criminals could have easier access to guns, but so could everybody else to defend themselves from those who have the guns. So it would be equal trade in that aspect. But if you're cutting off the people,
legally armed.
the civilians who legally own weapons and use them only for hunting or just shooting or whatever,
Or defense.
yeah, or defense, then if you're taking that away, the criminals are still going to find ways to get guns. They can get a ship from Pakistan. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
And yes, I said Pakistan because I fucked up my words.
Yeah.
But I haven't made that blunder in a while. No, but fucking yeah, criminals can still get their. Point is, criminals can get their guns from anywhere, anytime, and so they can't stop that because regulations are different in different parts of the world for guns and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So criminals are always going to have guns. So with the gun laws he's imposing, by what you say,
Yep.
sounds like he's taking it away from those who need it to defend themselves. Meaning, people are
Yes.
going to die, more crime, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah. So, anti-gun is out there. I want you to back this up to the beginning of that
And forget I said Pakistan.
and watch it again. Listen. That is exact to a T. The point.
Yeah.
Gun control will not protect lives. It only hurts them because
That was powerful.
they try to.
It was. That was powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
You got that
talking.
seed talk.
I'm just talking for the community. You know,
Right.
like I haven't been on like YouTube or anything for like over a year. I've wanted to make like videos, but I don't know, because if I do, I'd like pretty much be starting a new series.
YouTube
Yeah,
just-
so I was
YouTube
thinking
takes
about
everything
starting a
out.
new channel at some point with just new content. I don't even know what.
Yeah, I kind of was too, honestly.
Yeah, because I mean, our old channels that we could keep those, but we're not going to post on them really anymore.
But yeah,
Talking
so
about Biden military coming to get us.
Oh my god.
so like that's very true. And at the beginning of the virus,
Yes.
I slipped up there again.
Well, you said the C word.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
C word.
Um,
The cunt virus. The Gucci virus. Oh, no.
But yeah, so if no, that's not where I was going. I already said that. at the beginning of the virus, like
Yes.
some places actually they banned because they want to be like, oh, worldwide pandemic, you can't fucking like be doing any unnecessary things. So they closed down gun shops, ranges. So that eliminates people. This is just certain states.
You're right.
So that eliminates the ability to not only get a gun for protection, but also training
Mhm.
the ability to use a gun for protection.
Yeah.
And, like, constitutionally, under the Second Amendment, like, guns, firearms, and the right to keep and bear arms are protected.
Yeah.
So, like, they shouldn't have been legally able to
Take them-
restrict those certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did, anyways. Strong arming, basically. And like in those places, crime skyrocketed because people were being disarmed
Mhm.
and they couldn't get more, weaponry or ammo or whatever.
Mhm.
The criminals could, like you just said,
Yeah.
like you just laid
Take
out,
over the world.
and the crime rates go up because of gun control. Then they use those numbers to push gun control.
It's like, bro, what the fuck you
Doesn't make any
mean?
sense.
Yeah.
It's literally taking. It's like if I were to say to somebody who, like, give me a minute to
Yeah.
redo that thought.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you were to go to somebody and like break their console, right? And then you tell them this is exactly why you shouldn't get a console.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
taking a console, going like that. That hurt. and then saying, oh, well, you shouldn't have had the console. It caused fucking damage. And now,
They can break.
yeah, they can break, they can malfunction, they can cause harm. Just saying for the guns, the consoles can't cause
Yeah.
harm. They can if you throw them. Point is, that's literally like the same thing. Break somebody
Yeah.
else's shit and say that's why you shouldn't have it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, but we aren't the first people to say this.
Oh, no.
Pro-gun people have been saying this for decades.
Of course. Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Nothing but the truth.
So, the only reason they try to take guns from the law-abiding people is because of what Biden says he's not afraid of, which is unarmed populace rebelling against government.
Of course he's not going to be afraid if his civilians are unarmed. Who would be afraid with of a ton of people that didn't have no guns?
No, I'm saying he doesn't want... He wants people to be armed. Or he doesn't want people to be armed because, like, currently so many Americans are armed. That's threatening him.
You were going to take me down, so I'm going to take down your numbers of guns.
Or that's not even just him. That's, like, Democrats for, like, decades with that mentality. So... I mean, yeah, it's the point is, like, clearly their arguments don't work.
At all.
Just, we're right, they're wrong on this one. It's
Yeah.
clearly just how it works.
And we're fucking teenagers.
Yeah, I'm talking the gun community.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying for the three of us, we're more right than fucking government officials with
Oh,
that shit.
yeah.
Because they don't know how to defend themselves. I think they're just scared of guns. They're like, they're too loud. I don't like them. They're gonna kill me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I believe, because I look at history, like, let's talk Hitler. What did he do? So, basically, he made all his citizens register guns to stop gun violence. So he had a national registry, so he knew who owned what and where.
Mhm.
Once he had that, that's what Biden's pushing for now, is...
Mhm.
I don't think I might have left that out. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you did.
After he knew who had what, he went door to door confiscation.
Mhm.
That's why you can't have a firearm registry. You can have a background check. We already do, despite what
Mhm.
some people may believe. But you can't have a registry because that gives the government too much power.
Mhm.
and the power to take guns
Right.
when did they see fit. Because after registry, the next step becomes, oh, well, that didn't get rid of gun violence. So it's time to take them all. And we now know who has what.
Mhm.
So, like, I believe that's what their goal is.
Communism.
Yeah, they're headed for communism, I believe.
Mm.
So, that's what I think it's
Literally the
about.
whole entire like part of the Vietnam and kind of World War II was against the communists.
Oh, yeah.
Against them commie motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're coming and taking our land.
Yeah.
America, we need to take them fuckers out.
I'm not
Hell
racist.
yeah, we need to barbecue and hold our fucking rifles at the government.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's true.
No, I mean, I feel that way. to
Well, I
an
mean, if you're
extent.
gonna take my guns, then you might as
Yeah.
well take the bullets with them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not, like, racist.
No.
Like, I don't... Like, most people, like...
Wait, we're just gonna skip back. Where did that come from? I'm not racist after talking about guns.
Oh, yeah, because, like...
You didn't complete your thought?
Well, yeah, because, like, a lot of people, like, when you say stuff like, oh, like, come to America, taking our land, it's like, for a lot of, like, more redneck individuals, like, they're talking, like, race. Like, that's not what I mean at all.
Oh,
when
no, that's
when
not what I
talk
mean
about
at all
this
either.
stuff.
It's
Like-
more like the freedom-ish.
Yeah, that
makes
is
sense.
it. I'm talking about freedom.
Mhm.
This country, I want to see this country stand. This is the last free country.
Mm.
I don't want to see that lost. You know, as far I'm not racist at all. Like, just despite a lot of, you know, straight white men, like, you know, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, may we be called racist for this by some Democrats?
I'm sure.
Probably.
I'm sure because they're mad that we're
People-
right about gun control.
People will
Yeah.
find anything to call you racist.
In 2021, absolutely.
They will go back.
Even
in
if you don't,
years.
even if you don't mean to be racist.
Yeah, even if you make like a joke just for the sake of it being a joke in that specific situation.
Yeah.
And then it's boom, you're canceled.
Yep. I don't ever get cancel culture. Like, what does it mean? Some people just say you're canceled. It's like,
Yeah.
first of all, you don't have control over my account. You can't stop me. 2, the fuck you mean canceled? 3, I ain't no show, bitch. Can't cancel me.
Yeah. But yeah, like I just, yeah, I want to see this country's like not crumble. Basically, is what I mean.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's the goal of any country, but once it failed with that,
Yeah.
especially fucking North Korea. That was an amazing throw. Hey, I actually fucking made it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, yeah, like there's a lot of people like that have similar beliefs to me that like are racist and like immediately expect me to be racist. But it's
Yeah,
like
don't.
no, I'm not. Not only am I not racist, I want people in this country who have immigrated here
Yeah.
because they know what's coming. Like
Yeah.
these are in a lot of cases are individuals who are fleeing communism,
Yeah.
coming to a free place.
Mhm.
They know that communism is no joke and
Yeah.
is no good.
Well, yeah, because if everybody owns everybody else's stuff and can be easily taken away, then like you don't get nothing, and you're just left with the bare minimum, and even then, barely that. So
Yeah.
it's just like, you know, get out of that situation, Holmes.
Yeah, like some of the most pro-gun people and best arguments I've heard for the Second Amendment are by people who have immigrated here. Yeah, that's no joke. That's no secret.
Mm.
So yeah, like I think people who like say what we do about guns and then are racist are like they're kind of contradicting themselves in my mind.
Yeah, because because those people are like, you're talking about freedom, but at the same time, you're also blocking other people from experiencing your freedom, which is locking them so they're not free. But you want there to be as much freedom as possible. But yet you're not letting other people be free, just your own kind, which is fucked up.
Oh yeah.
You don't do that shit. That like
Yeah.
that's a hypocrite, and I
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
hate hypocrites
Oh,
with a
yeah.
burning passion. They fucking bug the shit out of me because it's like they'll say one thing and then do that exact same thing. They said, "Oh, don't do that."
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that was a very good point on that. Yeah. That covers that. I agree fully. So, anything else on any of that you can think of?
Not that I could add.
No.
Okay, so thinking maybe we could talk about, to bring it full circle, back to music, I mean.
Yeah,
New Metallica album coming, apparently.
I'm down for that. I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah, me too.
Is there? I haven't been 100% up to date with that. I've been like looking here and there, but is there any like news on any particular like
No.
song names, titles?
No, basically what they said is that they are going to start work on a new one, and that was months ago, so I assume they did, but...
It might have, they might not have, but hopefully they did because, I mean, like, need some new songs, man. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
There's... Well,
Iron Maiden has an album coming.
oh, they do! I'm hyped
September
for
shit,
it.
I didn't
There's
know
a date
that.
out, so that's for sure.
What's the name of the album?
I don't know.
There's no name yet?
I think...
I'm sure there is.
Well,
I
they
just haven't
released a
listened.
track, which is... I listened to it last
The Writing
night.
on the Wall.
Oh, yeah, The Writing on the Wall. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's the title of the album, though. That's a single.
Yeah, I just heard that it's coming
Well.
out September 3rd.
We're gonna know soon, so...
I'm hyped for it. Iron Maiden's one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I'm really starting to like Iron Maiden. Even if the vocals aren't my 100% favorite type of vocals, they're still pretty good, in my opinion. Okay-ish. I'm more of like a heavier vocals, like...
Yeah, I'm not. I'm more of a clean, like,
Yeah.
singing type of vocal.
Yeah.
guy.
Bruce is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I would just rather listen to Dave sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, for me, my vocal taste is more in the lines of Corey Taylor, James Hetfield, and fucking... I don't remember what his name is, but like the lead singer from Korn or...
David... No.
Uh,
Jonathan?
I don't know what his name is.
Jonathan Davis, yeah.
Why are you saying that to me as if you're asking me? I don't know.
I don't know who
But
that is.
anyway, point still stands.
Because you
Like
said
lower
Korn.
tones of voice are like more of my vocal preference, and so that's what I shoot for when I do vocals. And I do try to add the singing element too, because those are more the parts that I like. I mean, I like the fucking but the fucking normal singing I like too. So it's just
Yeah.
I'm trying to mix a little bit here and there and just do that.
Yeah.
But I do accept Iron Maiden's vocals. And like they're definitely something that I like, but they're not like my top favorite, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause there's no
Like they
doubt
don't annoy
that-
me.
There's no doubt
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Bruce is a really good vocalist.
I mean, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just not my favorite
Yeah,
at
I mean,
the same time.
It's my favorite. I would say Iron Maiden is definitely in my top 5 favorite bands. I don't even know where. I mean, some days they might be at the top. Other days, no, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, it's more of just how you're feeling that day.
Yeah.
I'm a lot like that too. Like sometimes I'll be like, this is a Metallica day for sure, and I'll just listen to Metallica all day. Or maybe sometimes it's like, oh, Megadeth today, or Slipknot today, or something like that. You know, it's
Yeah.
just whatever I'm feeling. But if I had to choose what my number one favorite song of all time between all the bands I've listened to, this is completely just me spouting, but why not? That's a very hard one. There's a few that I narrowed down. There's Skeptic by Slipknot. There's fucking I completely lost everything I was going for with that, just because as soon as I brought up every single band, my brain was trying to go through, okay, which is my favorite from this band, and then this band, and then this band, and tried to do everything at once, and I just lost it all.
Yeah.
So yes.
There goes that.
Yeah. Train wreck.
It is an
Crash.
episode of Late Night Conversations in Joey's cabin.
For sure. We always lose something.
Yeah.
Your point is, you lost your point.
Yeah, that's my point. My point is there is no point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know really what's going on with that Metallica album either.
Yeah, come on, Lars,
It's-
say something.
They're working on it though.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
There's no, like, date for the Megadeth one either.
I don't know about a date.
Because Metallica or Megadeth, like, they both have nothing
Recent.
about
Yeah.
the records besides the name. But Metallica don't have a name out
Yeah.
either.
Metallica don't have nothing shown yet.
Well-
They just have the thing, oh, we're gonna make one. They
I-
don't have anything
yeah.
about it. Like, I want some facts. I want some evidence. I want to see some art or something. Anything to indicate what the new album's gonna be like.
In Metallica's case, like, they might not be very far at all yet because, like, we
Yeah.
know they can take years, even once
They already
start.
have. The last album was 2016. It's 2022 now. That's 8 years.
Yeah, but even
No,
once,
It's
not.
2021.
even
It's 6 years. It's 2021 this
Yeah.
year?
Yeah, not 22.
Did I say 22?
Yeah.
Fuck my life. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 years since their last album. Make another one.
yeah, and I mean, like they could be.
I'm sure they have riff ideas at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm
For
sure they have at least a song or two, but like that ain't much, I imagine, for them. Like they're
I'm
probably
sure-
gonna have a ton of songs on this album.
I'm sure though
Yeah.
it'll be done pretty quick though.
they have
So-
like what?
Wait, no.
I was just saying they had like 13 or something on their last. Like I imagine they'll have close to that on
Let's
this.
see.
It was like
6 is 12, and then the bonus CD has like 4 covers, I think, on it. So, no, wait, there's When a Blind Man Cries, there's the Ronnie Rising Melody, or medley, or whatever you want to call it. And then there's that one song by Iron Maiden, I forgot what it's called. Remember Tomorrow or something like that. So that's 3 covers, so there's like 15 songs, so about there.
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, what I was going to go on was like, what do you guys think the next album is going to be like? Do you think it's going to be more Black Album oriented due to that being the most recent release that's coming out? That with the special edition, do you think they're going to go
I
for
don't
more of
know.
that kind of sound, or do you think they're going to go for more 80s?
I
or...
feel like all 3 of the bands that are have new albums coming out are gonna try to like recreate their older albums.
Well, that would make sense if it weren't for the fact that in Megadeth's, in that one video Dave made for his fan or whatever, where he played a bit in the beginning, that had an acoustic intro, and that wasn't on, like, the Killing Is My Business.
Yeah, but he
like,
said
really.
that it's gonna sound more like Killing Is My Business
Mm.
in an interview.
So that might just mean
Yeah.
either the solos are going to be more like that, or the riffs are
not
gonna
just
be
he
faster.
said it's gonna sound like something off like Peace Cells or Killing Is My Business, like just older Megadeth.
Okay, well, there's that. But with Metallica, I don't really know, because it's like they're
Yeah.
pretty varying with their styles as of recently. Kill 'Em All is a thrash. Ride the Lightning is like thrash. Master of Puppets is thrash mixed with a bit of just hard rock, just a tiny bit. And then Justice is thrash. Probably some hard rock in there too. And then past that, I forgot which album. Load or Reload.
Black Album was in there.
Well, yeah, Black Album. That's more poppy though. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're gonna do that. They might, just due to the fact that the Black Album is like its anniversary is going on,
Yeah.
and that they're doing a whole thing about it. They might have like try and do that type of style. But what I want to see from a new Metallica album is kind of a mix of And Justice for All and Ride the Lightning, because think about it, and maybe a bit of Master of Puppets in there too, Because, I mean, think about it. Like, a tone similar to Justice for All. Obviously, you can hear the bass in the new album, but, like...
Well, it's got really good tone.
Right, but I'm talking that, like, kind of heavy, low-mid fucking tone that they had for Injustice for All, mixed with the thrashiness of Ride the Lightning, but also with riffs from Master of Puppets. If they were to combine those, that would be like one of the best Metallica albums because it's thrashy, it's heavy, and it's got solid ass riffs. And then maybe a bit of soloing from Kill 'Em All, like original solos from Kirk, because I don't think he really wrote any for Hardwired. Because I mean, obviously he did, but I just mean like that was mainly James and Lars's album.
Yeah,
and Kirk and Rob didn't really have too many says in that compared to Death Magnetic, in which case they were all still kind of working on it together. Same as Saint Anger, which that we know how that turned out. But Death Magnetic, they all were working on parts of the songs, so I don't see why they could start doing that again. Because with Hardwired, I mean, that's felt a little artificial to me. Listening to Hardwired, it didn't really feel like a Metallica album. Like, obviously it had moments where it was like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. This is fucking Metallica. But then it, like, that was only a little bit of the album. The rest of it felt more like hard rock, just standard rock. It didn't sound too Metallica-ish to me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It sounded either too clean or too perfect or computerized or something like that. It just sounded too...
Yeah.
It didn't sound Metallica
enough. There's some really good riffs on it, though.
I can't disagree with you there. There are some bomb riffs on fucking Hardwired, but I just feel like that's kind of a mediocre album compared to the rest of them. Like, I would obviously rank it above Saint Anger, but I would probably rank it below Death Magnetic, just due to the fact of how standard that feels. And Death Magnetic had, even though the songs were longer and more complex on Magnetic, they had, since all of the members were kind of working on it a little bit, it felt like it had more Metallica flair to it than Hardwired does.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, Death Magnetic's good.
Yeah.
I haven't
Thanks
listened
for your
to
input.
it.
After all that I was talking about, yeah, Death Magnetic's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it much, but the times that I did hear it, it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that the album is really good, like you said initially.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be the perfect Metallica album, pretty much.
That's what I'm saying.
But, like, honestly, like, what have they been releasing recently? In terms of singles, covers, like, that's all extremely soft almost.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the covers are fucking covers. They're like Metallica, they're just Metallica songs by other people. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Other people playing them.
No, I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about...
they're actual covers.
I mean, you gotta admit, House of the Rising Sun, though, fucking awesome song. You didn't know they covered that?
Did I hear that? When did it come out?
Last year. They did a live stream show instead of a normal one because of the whole virus. So instead of going out and doing a show, they did like a stay-at-home Metallica HQ live show where they had people have like online tickets where they could watch the show and interact with the people in between sections. They did a whole ton of shit. There was 2 CDs, I know because I have it, I just didn't bring it. There's one CD which is all acoustic. It's got Blackened, Creeping Death, which the Creeping Death acoustic, bomb. But then it's got House of the Rising Sun, which is an awesome fucking cover. I think that's on the distorted side, which also, well, I'm just gonna call it side B for the second CD because I'm not lazy. But side B was all the like normal distorted shit because they did half acoustic, half heavy, whatever.
Yeah.
The first song was Disposable Heroes, but it was that acoustic version they did from the All Within My Hands tour, but distorted. Sounds fucking awesome. I'm gonna have to find that and bring it sometime, or just show you. But they also covered House of the Rising Sun, which is fucking badass.
I feel like I've heard it, but I don't know.
You probably have. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you guys once or twice, maybe. Probably once. But then they had other songs, and I think they did another cover, but I don't remember what it was. But overall, their covers have been pretty solid, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But what did they put out last year.
What?
They did like an in-studio cover of one of their songs. And it was pretty good. It was either like Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters.
Are you talking about when they played live for like those
Stern Show.
Yeah, stuff like that.
No, they were all at home, virtual.
That was Blackhead.
Oh
was
yeah,
it.
that was
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
Yeah, that's on the new-
That is good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, that's on the live show. They played that live on their live stream thing.
Yeah.
I said live like 3 times in a row. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I liked that.
Yeah, I mean that's fucking great. And they did that They did that with Creeping Death too, and it sounds so good.
They did?
Yeah. It
Did
sounds
they
so
do
good.
it like?
Yeah.
Did they release
It was like
it?
ba 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 da 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 ba ba. It like sounds countryish, but sounds really
Well,
really
where
good.
they were all at home. on
No, they
their
weren't.
own?
No, not like that. Like they did a live show at Metallica HQ where people would buy the tickets to see it, but they would like see it on their computer, and then in between like songs or something, they would have it so that they could talk to the people, and they were on this wall with like hexagons. They were just little shapes of the cameras of the people that were in the show, and it was really fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys got to see that sometime. I thought you've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it, but I guess not. It's fucking crazy, but.
Yeah, but I really liked the stuff where like Lars was in his studio, Kirk was in his kitchen,
Yeah, that
and
was
Rob
wacky.
was in his living room.
I mean, that was a cool idea. Like, it really was. It
Yeah.
really worked out.
I
for the
mean,
benefit.
everybody was doing that right after the outbreak.
Yeah.
Like they just had no better option.
I guess people were doing that a lot. I remember seeing stuff like that, but I don't remember specifically what
Yeah,
it was
everybody
I
was
saw.
working from home.
Yeah. But that was a cool thing to see when they did
Yeah.
release that.
Yeah.
They didn't officially release the covers or anything,
Yeah.
but it was in their live show, and you can find it on YouTube pretty easily, so.
Okay, well, is that about it?
I would
Or-
think that's about it. I mean, we covered pretty much everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah. Okay, well, if you've made it this far, wow.
Thank you for listening to us blab our mouths.
Not only that, but like, if this video is up for you to see it, like, good luck, congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations to us for
Yeah.
being able to keep it on there.
Yeah. And anyone who actually took the political stuff seriously, do your research. And don't get it from CNN or any mainstream.
Fake
Just
news.
Any mainstream.
Don't
yeah.
get your opinions, your news, any of that from mainstream sources. Seek out some smaller level people.
Yeah,
And
because
you're gonna get more reliability.
the bigger companies are more focused towards who has more money. Their opinions are the one that matter. That's what they're going for because they're dying. Like networks like that are dying, I think.
Yeah, I
because
think so.
because it's so common to just look at your phone to see what's going on that news stations aren't really doing that great, and even newsletters people aren't really looking on anymore because of all the ads that people put, I think. So I think they're starting to die out a little bit, and so they're doing anything so they can have the money to keep it going, and so they're just siding with whoever has more money for them, I think.
Yeah, or not even.
I'm not even sure about that. That's just an
Yeah, I don't know if
What
it's that. I mean, that has to be the case because you're right, but to an extent. But it's also like
You can't trust mainstream.
they're
It's a bottom line.
spreading propaganda. Like the same thing with YouTube and every other social media site canceling everybody. It's about control. They're trying to spread their narrative, their propaganda.
Yeah, mainstream media can say whatever they want.
Seriously.
Doesn't mean it's always true. Though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's really anything with the internet nowadays, and now
Yeah,
the
it's
fact that we
true.
have to apply that to news is sad.
Do your own research. Fact check it as many
Yeah,
as you
don't just
can.
go to one website and be like, they're wrong! Actually,
Yeah.
take the time to go through multiple pages and read everything. Don't just skim. Read everything, and then come back and tell us how you feel in the comments.
Yeah. Okay, well, this has been another episode of Late Night Conversation Joey's Cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Been here with.
The real Brady Rap.
Hail to Mrs. M13J.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Check me out on Instagram at officialdexterjoey. Check out our band, Untraceable Death.
Yes. On
Thank you
YouTube.
for watching. Goodbye.